And could Nico Williams be finally making his move to the Emirates? Music to every Gooner's ears. Let's get into the news. What's good, guys? Welcome back to All About Arsenal. If you're a returning Gooner, you're welcome. If you're a first-time Gooner, subscribe to my channel. I'll always be here with news, analysis, and anything that pertains to Arsenal. So let's get straight into the news. So, it seems that Nico Williams is ready to forget about Barcelona and is now open to a Premier League move, according to TBR Football. Graham Bailey, chief correspondent at TBR Football, has been told the Spanish international is now considering a move to England after realising his dream move to Barcelona is unlikely. The Spanish Giants are currently unable to even register Dani Olmo at 51 million signing made from RB Leipzig back in August. So there are major doubts over their ability to trigger the £48.1 million release clause for Nico Williams has written in his contract. And it's been such a tease because for a long time everybody's been saying and knowing that that is so doable. Many clubs will be able to do that. Let's go into it a bit more. As a result, TBR Football understands the 22-year-old is now open to leave Spain, a development which has left Arsenal very excited along with Liverpool and Manchester City. Don't see him going to Manchester City, to be honest. They're also sinking ship and a very aging squad. Williams is believed to feel he could spend a few seasons in the Premier League before joining Barcelona for his career. And that actually makes sense. He's 22 years old. Why the rush? You know, even if he signed a 4-year contract to Arsenal, he can finish at 26 and still go to Barcelona. I mean, you'll be still young. So think about it, Nico. Come to the Emirates. Sources add that Arsenal do have the money to spend this month, and I believe that. The sale from Nketiah, Smith Rowe, and Ramsdale, I believe that was almost up to 100 million. Arsenal have got the money. We've got the money. So sources add that Arsenal do have the money to spend this month, with the message from the Emirates Stadium being one of quality over quantity. And I agree. Yesterday we saw quality in an Alexander Isak performance. For the first time, that was the first striker in a long time that was able to really put Gabriel and Saliba under the cosh. He got a goal and an assist. So quality, definitely we should go for it. But at this moment in time, with the season slipping away in regards to the Premier League title and also the Carabao Cup, we need to do something, and we need to do something fast. I do believe that Nico Williams would be a good signing, although I do have a couple of my reservations. I did go through his stats the other day and they weren't very impressive regarding his season in La Liga so far. Another potential stumbling block is his wages. I know from sources that he's on something crazy, like almost up to about 300,000 euros a week or something like that. I think in the equivalent of sterling is up to about 200,000 a week that he's actually on. That's ridiculous, I mean, for his age. And to be honest, not a lot of teams will be able to sort that out. Man City could and Chelsea could, but I don't think they're interested in Nico Williams. So that's that. So that is actually good news. So I feel from this alone that Arsenal are perhaps a step closer. But let's see how this story unfolds in the next coming days. And I say days because it's not like this is summer transfer where we have weeks. Something needs to happen. And we know that transfers can be very lengthy processes. Another person that's also on Arsenal's radar is Mohamed Kudus. I did a video about this before. According to TBR, where the Gunners admire West Ham's number 14, Mohamed Kudus. We did have an opportunity to sign him before he went to West Ham. We decided not to. Very big mistake. That was one of the ones that got away. And if we do get him, we'll be definitely paying double for that. And Arsenal have held internal discussions about moving for the Ghanaian international, so a deal cannot be ruled out at this stage. I know there's talks about Julian Lopetegui. Apparently he's been sacked. I've not kept abreast with that news so far. And there's talks that Graham Potter could be the person that does come to West Ham. How does that potentially affect things if Arsenal do try and go in for a move for Mohamed Kudus in the January transfer window? That's definitely one to watch out for. However, there's another guy on the books, and you can see him on my screen. This guy goes by the name of Kang In Lee. He's a South Korean international and he's currently playing for PSG. There's been a lot of rumours and talks that Arsenal are actually interested in this guy. And I'll go through his stats on the screen. Before I go into that, you can see he can play as a centre forward, a right wing and attacking midfielder. This looks good to me straight away because he is versatile. And at this moment in time, with the injuries that Arsenal have, it's important that we have players that can play in multiple positions. Like I said, he's currently playing for PSG at the moment. Apparently, according to Transfer Market, he's valued at 30 million euros. I think it's slightly more than that. Let's go into his stats so far. He's had 24 appearances and 8 goal contributions. I don't think that's flattering, but it is what it is. I wouldn't probably go for a player like this. It's been said that he's picking up form. He's doing well now. Could he just be having a good run of a few games? I would say this type of player, keep an eye on him until the summer transfer market reopens again and see how he's performing from now to the end of the season. I wouldn't be in a rush to go for this guy for a few reasons, such that we don't really know much about him. He's not really catching headlines. He's not really stolen the show in Champions League matches. So I don't think this is a player that Arsenal should be rushing to go for. If we're really looking to actually push for the Premier League title, we need to go for someone that's proven Premier League quality. And I'm talking about the likes of Alexander Isak. I even go for Victor Gyökeres. I wouldn't be honest, because let's be honest, he's had a bit of championship. You know, he's played in the championship. It's not like the Premier League, but it's in the English league. And it's very still close to the Premier League. So going for something like Gyökeres would make sense. Isak is out of the question. No matter what it is, Arsenal definitely have to go for someone I would say has got that X factor about them. Let's be honest. I'm not trying to, you know, be completely bad and rule this guy out. But let's be honest. If this guy had 15 goal contributions, so a mixture of goals and assists in 24, I'll say yes, that looks impressive. But then we also have to consider things like the French league isn't like the Premier League. So you can smash it in the French league, but come to the Premier League and see that you're getting bullied. It just isn't the same. And let me know what you think in the comments. So there's Nico Williams once again, that seems to be back in motion. Mohamed Kudus and this new guy, Kang Lee in. What should Arsenal do? I personally think Arsenal should go all out for Nico Williams. Even though his stats have not been so impressive so far, looking at what he did in the Euros, this guy's got potential. There's no doubt he's a rising star. But the question is, can Arsenal actually meet his wage demands? Will he have to take a cut? Will he be willing to take a cut for the purpose of progressing his career? But let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.